Hi, Paul here from Trekitt and Harry behind the camera, and we're out today on this quite cool and blustery day up in the beautiful Black Mountains to talk to you today about a brand new jacket for RAB. This is the RAB Kangri Gore-Tex jacket. It's new style for RAB and it's also a new fabric for RAB. This is one of their first ever Gore-Tex jackets. They used other membrane fabrics before, but they've now been fully licensed by Gore, and this is one of their new products for the new season, the Kangri Gore-Tex jacket. So what is it? Well, obviously it's a windproof, waterproof and breathable Gore-Tex jacket designed for all mountain use. It's a kind of a no fuss and no frills, really practical, reliable and strong jacket suitable for just about all mountain activities. It uses a really tough face fabric, but we'll talk about that later. It has a great fit and a good feature set that makes it perfect for all mountain activities. So what is the Kangri Gore-Tex jacket made out of? Well, the clue's in the name really. It's made using a Gore-Tex membrane. The Gore-Tex membrane is laminated in a 3-layer construction. So you get a face fabric, the Gore-Tex membrane, and then a lining fabric on the inside. All three are sandwiched together to create a 3-layer laminate construction. Now, we're big fans of 3-layer. We think it is the most suitable for all mountain use. It's the toughest, it's the most reliable. It'll give you great performance for many years, just won't let you down. So the face fabric that RAB have used, this lovely reddy orangey colour on the outside here, this is a 70 denier nylon. So that's a really strong, abrasion resistant, tough, tear resistant fabric, which means that again the jacket is going to last you for years, give you great reliable service thanks to this tough nylon outer. The inner fabric uses a soft polyester lining fabric, and that just adds a little bit of comfort if you've just got a t-shirt base there underneath. And it also helps to pull the moisture from your skin, to wick that moisture through the jacket to maintain those good levels of breathability. The RAB Kangri jacket has a great feature set, not too many features, but just enough to make the jacket super practical and versatile. So starting at the top with the hood. Now, I've always been a big fan of RAB hoods. I believe they make some of the best designed hoods for UK mountaineering conditions. And I'm known kind of at Trekitt and in the industry generally as a bit of a hood pedant, maybe because I'm a little sensitive up top and I do like a good fitting hood. But it just really annoys me when jackets seem to compromise on hood design for one other reason or another, but RAB have got it absolutely bang on with this one. And why is that? It's because it fits properly. So it's got a proper wired peak. Excuse the rustly sound, the mic's just down here. So it's got a proper wired peak. So even if you haven't got a hat on, it doesn't flop down over your eyes. I've not adjusted this at all yet, and you can see it just sits nicely. There's a single-handed adjuster at the back, which takes the volume out nicely. So if like now, you've just got your head, it sits really tightly, pinches in around the crown and above the ears to give you a nice snug fit. And then at the side, you've got these two adjusters where the buckles are, they're called cohesive buckles. They're hidden away inside. You just pinch the buckle here, pull that down, locks it into place, pull the zip right up. I'm just going to take that off now. So as you can see, that gives you a really good, what we call a full face closure. It's a really well designed, well fitted hood with good adjustment that's easy to use. If you've got gloves or mitts on, those cords are all single pull, and then to release them you just pinch at the side here and pull the buckle up at the back to release that volume. Now, if you did want to use this jacket for something a little bit more vertical, you wanted to do some scrambling or some mountaineering, the hood will accept a helmet. I'll show you now. So there you can see the hood will sit nicely over a helmet, and you still can do the zip right up, like so. So perfectly suitable, perfectly suitable for more vertical oriented activities such as climbing, scrambling and mountaineering. Again, making the Kangri really versatile. Sun protection on. Right, Okay, so let's move on to the zips. The main zip here is the ever reliable YKK AquaGuard zip. So it's a laminated zip that's highly waterproof. It runs nice and freely, even in freezing conditions. And it's got this really nice big kind of plastic laminated zip pull here. So you can get your whole thumb into there. If you're wearing gloves or mitts, it's really easy to pull that up and down. And it's a two-way zip, so it unzips from the bottom if you need to get to a harness or you need to go for a answer the call of nature. Makes that a lot easier. And then up at the top, nice feature here, you get this soft microfiber section which rolls over the top of the zip, and it just stops the plastic of the zip rubbing on your chin. In cold conditions that can be really sore, so it just gives you a little bit of added protection there at the top of the zip. And then right down at the bottom of the zip, we'll do some close-ups of this later, is a neat little popper. If you do that popper up, it does mean that you can ventilate the jacket without it all flapping around. So it just gives you that option to play around with the two-way zip. So you can have it up, open it up at the bottom, just allows you to dump a little bit of heat without the jacket all flapping around. Pockets wise on the Kangri is everything you need, nothing you don't. Again, not going over the top on loads of storage features. So you get two nice big A-line pockets featuring reverse laminated zips. So again, helping to stop the water getting in, but it's not guaranteed. It may come in through the pockets. And they're massive. I mean, they go right down to here, so down to there and up to there. So where these two seams are, that's the size of the pocket. So you could get an OS map in there quite easily. Again, we'll show you on the detailed shots. And they feature nice, easy to use little cord pullers here. So again, with mitts or gloves, nice and easy to use. Other zips, again, a reverse laminated zip under the arm, really helpful. Again, you want to dump heat, you're working hard, but you don't want to expose your chest area. It might be a bit damp and a bit drizzly. You can open these up and just dump some excess heat and increase the breathability through the jacket. And then on the inside of the jacket, you get this neat little laminated pocket here, zipped for security. Great place to keep your phone tucked away on the inside, nice and safe and secure. Zip that up. Arms wise, there is a slight articulation in the arms, not overly articulated, just for increased comfort, and there's plenty of room in there for extra layers underneath. And they're finished off with a simple hook and loop, or Velcro to you and I, closure down the bottom, which seals them up really nicely around your wrists, or again over gloves or mitts to seal out that weather and keep the warmth inside the jacket. It makes a massive difference when you zip the jacket up, do the cuffs up, do the hem up to create that warm microclimate inside the jacket. It's a great way of adjusting your temperature and modulating ventilation throughout your hike, is just using the cuffs and the zips to vary the airflow through the jacket. Right down at the bottom of the jacket, you get a dual hem draw cord. Again, single pull, pop your thumb through the loops, give them a tug, they tighten up. And these cords feature these really nice new flat buckles that are super easy to undo. You just literally pinch the buckle between thumb and forefinger, give them a pull, and they release really easily. So if you've got bulky gloves on, super easy to use. So Rabba really thought about the little details on this jacket and made it really applicable for all mountain users, particularly for UK conditions. As well as the draw cord down at the hem, you also get another little draw cord just on the inside of the jacket. We nickname it a kidney cord because it pulls the jacket in around your kidneys, and that just sits. You've got a cord pull here, and you've got a cord pull here, and if you just pull those in, just snug it up a little bit. What that does is just take some of the excess room out of the jacket if you've got less layers underneath. You just want to pull it in. So what it does is it pulls in around the back here, just in this section here, fits the jacket. It gives the jacket a much neater fit and a much nicer look. So it sort of streamlines the jacket, but it also again helps to trap that warmth on the inside, just closing it in, closing out that dead air space around your body, giving it a nice neat fit. And you notice it doesn't pull at the front, so you don't kind of get that horrible kind of anorak look when it's all pulled in around your waist. Keeps the jacket nice and flat and sleek, good looking at the front. So how does the Rab Kangri Gore-Tex jacket fit? Well, if you're familiar with our YouTube channel, you will all know by now that I am 6'3", 42-inch chest, 34-inch waist, I weigh around 13.5 stone, and I've got ridiculously long arms. So this is a size large, and as you can see, I've pulled the cord in around the back to give it a much neater fit. You can slacken that out to give you room for more layers underneath. Under here, I've got a base layer, I've got a Rab AL pull, and then I've got my all-time favourite Rab Ventus wind shirt underneath here as well. So I've got 3 lightweight layers. I have got room for a an insulated layer if I wanted to. So it's a nice, easy fit, plenty of room around the shoulders, plenty of room to lift your arms, ease of movement. There's a little bit of lift, but that's because I got this cord tightened up a little bit. And then you'll notice that the back just sits down a little more sculpted around the back, so just sits down over my bum, and it's kind of a low hip length. So a really well thought out and well designed jacket. It's a good length, a little bit longer than traditionally, just because you want that extra coverage. And like I said, it is designed primarily for the UK mountaineering and hill walking market, where you need that extra cover and extra protection. So where does it fit in the layering system? Well, rather obviously, it's a shell jacket. It's designed to go over the top of all of your layers. It provides a windproof, waterproof and breathable protective layer to keep you warm, dry and comfortable when you're out in the mountains. You can always throw insulation over the top when you stop in really horrible conditions and you don't want to take your waterproof jacket off. So you can overlayer that with an insulating piece, particularly when you stop for lunch or to do your nav checks or whatever. But first and foremost, primarily, it's an outer layer in your layering system. That is the Rab Kangri Gore-Tex jacket. And to be honest, this is the first time I've ever got my hands on one of these. I'm not fortunate enough to go out with the buyers and see this stuff pre-season. I get it and I come out and do the videos. And honestly, guys, I'm really impressed by this jacket. It just makes absolute sense to me as the kind of the perfect hill user's jacket. You can use it for walking the dog, you can use it for wandering around town, you can use it for yomping across the Black Mountains, you could use it for scrambling up in the lakes, you could use it for some mountaineering up in Scotland. It just does everything without unnecessary fuss or without unnecessary bells and whistles. So if you just want a really good, reliable, tough, well-made, well-designed Gore-Tex jacket, I'd be hard-pressed to look elsewhere. This is just a really good piece. It's super comfy. I've really enjoyed wearing this today. It feels great on. I'm going to bang on about this kidney cord again. It just makes such a massive difference to the fit. It feels great, nice and snug, just really comfortable. So what more can I say? Just bosh out and buy one if you want a really good hill walking jacket. Right, that's me. I'm going to sign off now and just leave you with a video link here to give you some advice on how to choose your outer layer. If you like the look of the Kangri and you want to purchase one, follow the link here. And as usual, if you like our content and you want to subscribe, please do so down here and leave us any comments or suggestions. It's always good to hear from you guys. It makes it all worthwhile. Thanks ever so much. Toodaloo.